Well, hello, listeners, and I know it's been a while since I have posted or even written on my blog. It's just been a crazy couple months in good ways and in bad ways, so it was a little roller coaster, ups and downs and sideways, and yeah, you get the idea. Well, if you haven't been on a roller coaster, then go on one. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. I have my latest blog post that I wrote about our least outgoing trip to Yellowstone. And again, I have it with the text-to-speech voice. So I hope you all enjoy. And, of course, any comments, questions, anything like that, all my contact info is down below in the description. So, yeah, don't mind the child in the background. Hopefully you can still hear me. But anyway, you guys take care. And yeah, just any feedback is awesome. I really would truly appreciate it. So let me know. Take care, y'all. Have a good day.
There's something magical about packing up, hitting the road, and setting off into the great unknown. For this trip, we rented an RV and embarked on an unforgettable journey to Yellowstone National Park. Along the way, we found unexpected treasures, and Yellowstone itself was absolutely breathtaking. A hidden gem in Winnemucca, Nevada, our first major stop was in Winnemucca, Nevada, a place we'll always remember fondly. We found a lovely campsite tucked between majestic mountains, complete with a serene stream flowing through it. The kids were instantly drawn to the water, splashing and playing, completely unbothered by the chilly temperature. Their laughter echoed through the quiet valley, a perfect harmony with the babbling stream. For us, it was the perfect escape. Peaceful, surrounded by stunning nature, and a chance to truly soak in the moment. A stop at Antelope Island, Utah. On our way to Yellowstone, we made a stop at Antelope Island in Utah, and it was absolutely peaceful and lovely. The scenery was stunning, with vast open spaces and a calmness that felt like a deep breath for the soul. What made it even more memorable was the wildlife. Right outside our RV, there were bison grazing. At first, my middle child excitedly called them goats, which had us laughing, but then we realized they were, in fact, bison. Seeing them up close was such a unique experience, especially for the kids who couldn't stop staring in amazement. That night, though, was unforgettable for a different reason. The wind picked up fiercely, with gusts reaching 50 miles per hour according to my weather app. I'll admit, I got a bit nervous, imagining the RV toppling over in the middle of the night. The howling wind rattled everything around us, but thankfully, we made it through safely. It was an exhilarating and slightly nerve-wracking end to an otherwise serene stop. Yellowstone, where nature comes to life. Arriving at Yellowstone felt like stepping into a postcard. Our campsite was nestled right next to towering mountains, their rugged beauty standing guard over us as we settled in. The fresh mountain air and the sounds of nature were the perfect backdrop for our stay. Of course, no trip to Yellowstone is complete without seeing Old Faithful, and it was a highlight we'll never forget. We stood in anticipation, surrounded by people from all over the world, waiting for the iconic geyser to perform its magic. And then it happened. The ground began to rumble and shake as the water erupted into the sky in a spectacular display of power and beauty. It was so awesome, a moment that left us all in awe. The kids were thrilled, cheering as the spray soared higher and higher. Hidden wonders and wildlife throughout Yellowstone, we found so many fascinating side stops with outlooks over smaller geysers. I called them boiling pots in the ground because that's exactly what they sounded like, bubbling and steaming with a surreal and slightly eerie vibe. Each stop gave us a new perspective on the incredible geothermal activity happening beneath the surface. The wildlife was equally thrilling. We saw so many bison roaming freely through the fields and even crossing the road in front of us. Seeing these majestic creatures up close was such a special experience. The kids loved watching them and kept pointing out every single one as if it were the first they'd seen. The journey continues. This trip wasn't just about visiting Yellowstone, it was about reconnecting with each other and nature. From the quiet streams of Winnemucca to the roaring geysers and roaming bison of Yellowstone, every moment was a reminder of the beauty in the world and the joy of sharing it with family. Have you been to Yellowstone or taken an RV adventure? I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below.